everybody, welcome to the Steckline Report. A report that is almost unbelievable. Looks like we have a farm bill. Can you believe that? How many months, how many years have we been talking about a new farm bill? It seems like forever. But folks, we've got one, and it's got details that are pretty hard to kind of comb through and give you some information, as we farmers will have to go to the FSA office soon and sign up. Before we go, we better study it. I've got just a few things I'll throw out that'll get your attention, and then you'll have to get the details from them to study it. Stay tuned.
I first got started in the cattle business. My wife and my father-in-law got me into it. I love dealing with the animals and being in the outdoors. At American Ag Credit, I know a lot of them are in the same business that I am. Therefore they understand what I need and what problems I'm against, so they can work with you on it, and it makes it much easier.
It's been passed down to me through the generations, and I want to pass it on down to the next generation or two.
For over 8 decades, America's farmers have counted on the little red tractor from Case IH, the Farmall, to help them make short work of their demanding chores. Well, Straub International can show you they aren't just for farms anymore. With horse ranging from 30 to 140, plus an army of attachments, a Farmall can tackle every chore on your to-do list, from hauling and mowing to loading and towing, and then some. Visit Straub International, your Case IH dealer, at any of our 7 locations to find a Farmall that's right for you.
Well, friends, program options for commodity crops in the Farm Bill are pretty interesting. I'll sum up, first of all, the Farm Bill. Not a bad bill. Probably better than I expected. And one of the reasons why is because they really helped the crop insurance bill. Pretty good deal. As far as a farmer, and I'm going to talk to you as a farmer now, I'm going to head to the FSA office. Not now. I want to study this thing a little bit and figure out which program I'm going to be enrolled in. And that's the first thing we need to do, folks. And that is ARC or PLC. You have to make a one-time decision to enroll in ARC or PLC, and that lasts the length of the Farm Bill. So if you don't make that decision, USDA will do it for you, and they'll put you in the PLC program. Now you're going to say, what's ARC and what's PLC? I know that. And so we'll have to go through that too. But agricultural risk coverage is ARC. Payments for ARC and the price loss coverage, that's PLC. Price loss coverage, target price program. Price loss coverage is a target price program. That's the best way that I can remember on that. These payments will be paid on base acres for that covered commodity. For multiple commodities, they will be prorated to reflect the ratio of whatever crops you've been growing. If farmers choose ARC, one other decision has to be made, and that is whether to enroll in county-wide coverage or individual farm coverage. And again, you're going to have to push the pencil and find out which one would be better for you. Under ARC, 85% of base acres are covered for the county option. Payment acres are set at 65% for individual farm coverage. Might make a difference there. ARC guarantees for a covered commodity in a crop year 86% of the benchmark revenue and historical yield. Benchmark revenue is kind of interesting. I'd like to know a little bit more about that, but I think what it amounts to is the figure that we use for crop insurance for the last 5 years, throwing out the high and the low, and that would be your benchmark price. And then benchmark yield would be the same way. Last 5 years yield, throw out the high and the low, and that'll be it for ARC. Now, when it comes for 2014 and beyond, producers enrolled in the other program. I call it the target price program. You receive a payment when the effective price of a crop is less than the target price. And what are the target prices? Here you go, folks. Corn, $3.70 a bushel. Corn, $3.70 a bushel. Soybeans, $8.40 a bushel. Wheat, $5.50 a bushel. Grain sorghum, $3.95. Barley, $4.95. And folks, those prices are pretty good. I can't complain too much about them. It'll probably take $5 a bushel for me to grow my wheat, make any money, and may not make any money there. But 5.5 should at least put a floor under, and I kind of like that. Farmers will have a $125,000 cap on all commodity programs, not per commodity now. $250,000 for married people. And the best is left for last. SCO, supplemental coverage option. As an added insurance policy, if you're in the target price program, we can buy SCO, or an insurance policy that would insure even more than what the target price program does. In fact, 35% of the actual premium cost would be ours, 65% would be paid by USDA. It doesn't have a payment cap, by the way, because it's an insurance policy. But if you enroll in the price loss coverage program, we are eligible to buy that program called SCO, or supplemental coverage option. It'll cover losses exceeding 14%, meaning it'll cover losses below 86% of revenue. So there you go, folks. That's some of the details. A lot more you'll have to find out at the FSA, and then make your decision. See you on the next Steckline Report.